crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. So the Los Angeles Angels looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
No, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Now batting Joe Adell. Runner on the go. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. The throw to first. Great play from his knees for the out.
No, that's in.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 1 out, the runner at second here on opening day. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Trout. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Now here come the Astros. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting to start for the Angels, Jose Soriano. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's a ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Yordan Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. That just misses. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. His first homer of the year. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ball, that's low.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in as we play game one of this 4-game series. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one ripped right center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Christian Walker in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And a slider misses down and away. Jose Altuve waiting to hit for Houston. That one finds the zone. 3-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Outside ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
First pitch way inside a fastball.
What?
Walker off of first with 2 away.
That's the ball.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Top of the second. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. There's a swing and a drive. This one's out of here into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. A solo shot, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Throws to first in time, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Ball.
Outside
No, that
low.
missed. That's a ball.
Ball 2. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And now 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Struck him out swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And 1-2.
No, that's inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball.
This one in the air center field. Myers should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We go to the bottom of inning. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa.
What he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball.
Caught him looking for the K.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ball one,
That's a
no
ball.
strikes.
That's a ball.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Tied up here in the early going.
Hoo-yah!
The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. On the ground to first. Shanawell takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now Jake Myers. This one in the air. Shanawell brings it in, and that is that. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top half of the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
First pitch
That missed. That's
just
a ball.
misses. Grissom hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Peraza gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. There's the ball.
No, that missed.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Puts a bunt down. To Pena at second for one.
No,
throw to first,
he's
but
in
he beat
there.
it.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe Adell.
One out man at first. Here's Joe Adell. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
0-1 down.
That's a ball. Outside. Ball.
One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. That one missed. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Man on second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That missed by a lot, and the count's even at 2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now 4-1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Houston and stepping in. The Astros, Cam Smith.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see them show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. On the ground right side, Shanuel steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Next for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
That one a little bit high. Ball one.
All right.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Chopper to second. Grissom fires over to first. Inning over. Nothing. Back here in Houston as we go to the top of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
No, that's up.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
3.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And now 1-2. The Astros have some action in their pen. Bennett Sousa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. King getting cranked up as well. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
For the Angels, the designated hitter, Josh Rowe.
Outside. Ball 1.
Ball inside.
Man at first, one away. And that's
that's it.
The inside edge. And that's ball 3. On the ground to first. To Pena at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Hard liner. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
That one in triple digits.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Man at second. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is fouled back. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. That misses. Ball 3. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, Jose Altuve, the next to hit.
Ball. That's the ball.
In the dirt. Swing, and he popped it up. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Out to short. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One left for Houston, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Bennett. Sousa ready to make his season debut.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call, and tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
For the Angels, left fielder Bryce Teodosio.
Now the left fielder, Bryce Teodosio. 1 for 2. Two down, nobody on. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time.
No,
that's a
he's
bunt
in there.
single.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe Adele.
Hee-ha!
Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Angels 4 and the Astros 1. Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The Stros trailing by 3 here on opening day. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith.
Yeah.
That is
Ball,
upstairs for ball 1. And another ball.
Low.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. On the mound now, Ryan King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Close
That
one
missed. That's a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. And the count 1-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That one fouled off. Pitch misses
No, that
there.
missed. That's a
And
ball.
1-1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Trout, a former Rookie of the Year, 34-year-old vet. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Ball.
Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
The Angels leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
So sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
That's in. Ball.
Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Squirts away a little bit. And a foul ball. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Walker wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. That one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swings through that.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
3rd time he struck out in this one.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Steven Oker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 down, bases empty. And next for LA, Josh Lowe. Foul ball there. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
In the air out to center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Ball.
The 1-0.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Ball.
And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Next for the Astros, catcher,
And now, Yainer Diaz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball. That's in.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Angels 4 and the Astros 1. Back here in Houston. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza.
Heck what?
Swings through that one for strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, John Griffin.
This one in the air, right field. Out. Number 2. Back to the top of the order. Bryce Teodosio getting ready to hit. Bunting for a hit. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Teodosio, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. And that's fouled off. Runner goes again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Angels strand 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Ground ball up the middle. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here comes the skipper, and so the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Kirby Yates. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Foul ball. The Halos leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Looks like he wants the signs again. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Way outside, 2-2. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Angels 4 and the Astros 1. Now a right hand. Arm out of the bullpen, A.J. Blueball, getting ready to make his season debut. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. Action in the pen down there. Highway 10. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Just
Ball
outside.
Out.
Ball one. And there's a ball. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Mike Trout.
Misses
That's
again, 5 in a row. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. Inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So now with one away and a man at second. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Up the middle. What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Catcher, Broken Oahu.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Slice to right, and that'll do it. Angels lead 1, but they lead it 4-1. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Yates looking for his first save of the year. He joined the team as a free agent. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ben Joyce. A chance at his first save of the year.
Well,
Ball.
triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And another ball. Here's a 2-0.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone. Right through there for a strike.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one misses.
Nope, ball 4.
So
Take your base.
walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. That's a little high.
Missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1. Tying run at the plate. Gets him to chase after that one. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The tying run at the plate. And now it's even up. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. And a payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. The hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Ball game. Walk-off grand slam.
Slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it, but a walk-off grand slam, an incredible finish. Clutch swing in the bat that he'll never forget. Truly special.
One here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que le tiro Balbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero yo soy...
than before. I wish you'd stop and see what you've been doing to me. I can't take much more. I'm on fire. I'm burning. I can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you do? All I know is there'd be bad news. There'd be bad news.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill today, Tatsuya Imai. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league pitching debut here. Ready to go? Bryce Teodosio digs in now. And he lays down a bunt. Walker. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
That one lifted to left. One down.
Batting third.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Man at second. And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Here's Joe Adele. And there's a strike. Gets him to chase after that one. In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. One out. Runners at first and second. Got him swinging. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Digging in, Jeremy Pena. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. To the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump. To account, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Here's a 2-0. Pena aboard here at first with nobody out. Next one misses. And now 3-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
No, inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. Ball 3. First and second here, no outs. And that one fouled off. The 3-1, and that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Next pitch is outside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Shanuel takes it himself. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Runners at second and third and 1 out. And now it's Christian Walker. Golden opportunity right here.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball. The 1-2, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 1-2.
Ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Ball. That's outside.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Walker grounds second on his way to third. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now a chance for Yainer Diaz. Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5. Runner on the move. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next offering is fouled back. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-2. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 outs, runner at first. So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. The throw to second is offline. Diaz up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Man on second, 2 down. That one in there across the letters. The 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. That is the inning. Top of the second, so in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man. Really the changeup with that arm action.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza.
Ball 2.
In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Angels held bottom of the 2nd. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This one in the air, right field. Adele going after it. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
To the right side, Grissom. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Fly ball down the line. Adele on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Tried to backdoor
outside
with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That's ball 2.
That's
Ball
off
3.
the mark. 3-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Three-two. And that's inside and a good at bat, ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Manager out of the
for the
Chase
Angels,
Silseth takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
0-1 down. And the sweeper misses. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. So the top half of the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom. Out to short. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Bryce Teodosio.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Shanuel in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Chopper right side. Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels go quietly. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. First pitch just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1.
Ball.
Silseth in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Oh, He doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their 2nd challenge. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Nope. Ball 1.
Correa, the former 1st overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Ball 2.
That one not close. Ball 3. That catches the corner. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's outside. That's a ball.
Just
That's
missed.
ball 3.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So a walk
Outside, ball
puts
4.
runners at first and second.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Start of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
That's a ball.
The Astros leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
That's a ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Trout, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Foul ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out. Bottom 4.
take it up.
Here in Milwaukee, today the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers.
I can taste it when the bass hit. It's a facelift. Take another one. Don't chase it. Trey skating on this beat. It's a Trey flip. I just want a milli and a rich milli with a bust down. Tell me, do you feel me? Need my dividends. Tell them that I need my chili. Black eyed peas. Well, I am. That's a Billy. Whoa.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Today, all eyes. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Brandon Sproat. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Trying to bunt his way on. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the rubber match of this three-game series. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Over to Terang. 1 on the ball. 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Curtis Mead will hit next.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. The flip. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Miles Michaelis. What do we have on him? Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
The second baseman, number 2, Bryce.
And a foul ball. Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Down, ball.
Yelich launched a homer in his most recent game.
That missed. That's a ball.
Terang aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ha!
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Terang around third. The relay safe at the plate. We're tied at 1. And Now it's William Contreras. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the third and final game of the series. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ball.
Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jackson Chourio.
Ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Tied up here in the early going.
That's a ball.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Andrew Vaughn in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and ground ball, and that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, two down. And that one almost hit him. Line drive, base hit. Yelich flies around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, second inning set to go. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. In the air, left field. Yelich gets under it. And there's one down.
Ball.
Lyle throws right, bats left. He made his big league debut when he was 22 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2021. Here's a 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Got him swinging.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the sixth time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt.
And that is that. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the second. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Swing and a pop-up. Michaelis. One down. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Hard hit left side. Abrams tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Joey Ortiz. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. Right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nobody left. Top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Nasim Nunez. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And he tries to drag bunt towards first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Batting out, the first baseman, number 2, Luis Garcia.
Hoo-yah!
In the air to left center. Chourio on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Jacob Young. A single and a run scored and a walk. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hands it. Tough play. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there.
Number 8, Jose.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out.
And ball
That's a
one.
ball.
Young off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
That's a ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Grounds one to short. Ortiz to first, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals lead 1. Bottom of the inning. Well, Singy, we talked him up at the top of the broadcast, firing on all cylinders coming in, but haven't seen the same dominance today.
Well, it's still early, but the sharpness hasn't quite been there. Feels
That's
like
foul.
he's just one adjustment away from flipping the script.
Yo, 1.
Ball.
On a line out towards center. And there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Yelich.
No,
in
that
the box
missed. That's
now
the ball.
as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there are 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Hee-haw!
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back back here in Milwaukee. Start of the fourth. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Well, these
That's the
Nats
ball low.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the
Ball.
zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one not close. Ball 3.
Here.
That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
so
your base.
leadoff walk.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Curtis Mead.
Runner on the move. There's the ball. The
Out
throw.
on the tag.
And he's out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Strike 2. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That is the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 11, Jackson.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Right through there for a strike. Out to short, Abrams. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Hey.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
That's high. That's a ball.
He's
No, that's
just
down.
missing
Ball.
with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown good pitches, but even better takes.
Wood should have this one. And that is that. Brewers go down. Back here at American Family Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Hard hit to third. Over to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Nasim.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the second baseman, Nasim Nunez. He's 0 for 1. Going
Yeah.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a 1-2. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2-2 down. And that's downstairs and outside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, number 2, Luis Garcia.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No, that's inside.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers. Taps softly to the right side. Takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman, number 13, Luis Rentepo.
That missed. That's a ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. That's ripped. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Joey Ortiz. That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Second baseman, Correct.
is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
There's a strike.
I'm a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Two on, one out.
No, that's
really
it.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Tenna to second, on to first.
Get out of there.
Back here in Milwaukee. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Going away. Bunting for a hit. Scoops it up barehanded. And he beats it. He's safe.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball.
Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And a 1-1. Swings over the top of that one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And a base hit on a line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want. Jared Koenig on the pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left. The reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now here is James Wood. And a swing and a miss. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. In the dirt, and it scoots away. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump off to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Man at second. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go.
Got him swinging for the K.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Abrams in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Close,
that's
but call the ball. And the count is 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Going to count 1 and 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. On the ground right side. Terang over to first in time. And the inning is over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. Back here at American Family Field, Christian Yelich. Top 5 at batting average. It has been a nightmare for pitchers this season, Singy.
Yeah, the swing is simple, Boog. Repeatable and deadly. Remarkable consistency.
Every at-bat looks competitive, Singy.
Yeah, and he's done an excellent job taking advantage of mistake pitches, too. Produces game after game, no matter who's on the mound.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball. Ball.
Now pitching for
P.J. Poulin is forced to the mound after the injury.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yeah.
The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nobody. Aaron Ashby on the pitch out of the pen here. He last pitched 2 days ago.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
Inside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
He goes down looking.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, number 14, Miller.
Swings through that. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. D.L. Hall, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Zastryzny also throwing. Comes up empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen for beatings. Nasim Nunez digs in now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And he drops it down the third baseline.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And he lays down a bunt. Terang tosses to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lyle under it. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, ball.
Two now. Just a slow ground ball this time. Nunez fires in time. Now here's Jake Bauers.
Ball high.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains 2-2. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Hold up, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas, well, I got a big plan. And I only take it up with the big man. This evolution will be televised. And I'm pulling out with a pen.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. And the 1-0.
Ball.
Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Jacob Young in the on-deck circle for the Nats. And there's the automatic. Three-two now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Well, it was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Here comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Terang to first.
Yeah.
Barely got him for the out. Close play. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Ziggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Stepping in, Jose Tena. Runner on the
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
The lefty, the 1-0. Sneaks through, base hit. It's in and out of his glove. The run scores from second. They laid it in the 8th. And he'll pull into second safely.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. D.L. Hall, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Zastryzny also getting ready. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Rob Zastryzny taking over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down.
Nope. Ball.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 8th. Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Andre Granillo.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 away. Now a step off the rubber to reset. And that's a little high.
Ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Looking to get the tying run on base. Chopper right side. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
This is Bryce Terang. 1 for 3. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
Ball.
The Nationals holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. That one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's outside. Ball 3.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first. 3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he grounds one to the right side. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out. Back here at American Family Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Too low. Ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
He represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Next for Washington, the left fielder, number 4, Jalen Lyle.
Runner on the go. Pitches low.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Sliced hard but foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that's way high. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4.
Take your base.
To
Ball
aboard.
4.
Here comes the skipper. And D.L. Hall comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pinch hitter coming on. Keibert Ruiz. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. And the 0-1. There's a strike. Ruiz wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Double play ball to second. Flips it. One at second. On the ball. Two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Up now for Washington, Nasim Nunez. 0 for 3 in this one. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Strike two.
Puts a bunt down. And saved.
Oh,
He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Just a huge moment in this game, Boog. This is zero wiggle room for error on these plays. And to do it with the pressure of being late in this game, wow, that was really impressive.
Hut.
Runner takes off. Pitches
Oh.
low. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what. But you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there. And if the catcher's great, he can make up the time. But if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. So now 1-2. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Now pitching for
Luis Perales gets the call from the pen.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Ball.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Fought off foul. The tying run at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Good job to fight that one off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Tying run at the plate. Check
Did he
swing,
go?
appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Andrew Vaughn now.
No, that missed.
The breaking ball misses outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Vaughn wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. The 2-1. And fouled off. The Nets trying to close out a 2-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Brewers with the tying run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9.
That's the ball.
Fastball.
That's the ball.
He gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-1. They're down to their final strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he dodges that fastball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
No me voy a olvidar, firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente, son... Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos hongo. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, ando loco. Todos los míos hongo. Todos los míos hongo. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando, ando loco. Todo esto lo tuve que sudar. Yeah. Nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. Yo he apostado tanto a mí, tengo un problema, Otani. Yo no me viro ni me doblo, origami. Mi cuello está chili, Pablo Chile, paloma mami. Triste ver a alguien que puso a comer, puesto pa' mí. Pero estoy tranquilo con las dos cerezas. Todos aportan, si quieren comer, pues tráete algo a la mesa. Gasto dinero y no mi tiempo, que eso no regresa. Disney backstage, creo que vi a Mickey ponerse la cabeza. Subway, estoy con mis dos boys en London, Elian y esa. Subway, tengo la salsa como una milanesa. Ponche, tengo los ponches, Tyson con la derecha. Shoje, yo me siento Tani con todos estos ponches. Todo lo tuve que sudar, yeah. Nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todo, ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer.
What a feeling, getting that money.